welcome back to our Movie Mondays. Today we are doing a movie that has a little bit to do with Cinco de Mayo because last week was Cinco de Mayo and I love the movie Coco, right? What do you like about the movie, Nala?
I like how he gets to experience what his family members go through to come back to the real world and everything.
Yeah, I love the music
Yeah.
and I also love the connection of all the family too. We had Mother's Day yesterday and that also just reminds us so much of how important family is, and that's what this whole movie is about, is family and family connection. And I also love just learning traditions from other countries. So it's a lot of learning about Hispanic traditions and traditions in Mexico. So let's get started, okay? So we're gonna learn a new mudra. We have a new one that it's kind of like when you just clasp your hands together, but you have the choice of having your fingers shoot out. And we're thinking about this as family, like the connection of family. I'm gonna come a little bit closer just so you can see it. There, so you can do this if you want to, or you can let your fingers shoot out, and it's like your family all connected. So you're gonna sit up tall and just think about all the family that loves you, whether they're your family, like the family that you were born into, or if they're friends that are like family, okay? So sit up really tall, connect your fingers, and think of all the people in your life that love you. Good, you can fold your hands. Very good. All right, so we are going to start by going through the movie a little bit. One thing I noticed were all the flowers they put out for the Day of the Dead, right? And they look like marigolds. They basically are marigolds. They have another name, and I can't say it, so you can look it up. But they are orange flowers. So we're gonna do our flower pose first, just because they put all these flowers out for Day of the Dead. So you're gonna put your feet together, hands together, and put your hands down and scoop them under. Good, and then we balance. And pretend like you're one of those beautiful orange flowers that they scatter around. And why don't we do our flower brush? We've done this before, so you close your fingertips, you can close your eyes, and imagine those orange flowers. Breathe in, they open up. Breathe out, they close. Good, come on down. So Nella, what is the movie about? Who's the boy in the movie?
His name is Miguel, and he plays the guitar of the
famous singer.
Yeah. And then it basically makes a magical surge, and he can now see the skeletons and cross over into the land.
Yes, so it's all about his love of music, but does his family love music?
No.
No, because they believe that his great-great-grandfather left them because of music. We found out later that's not true, but that's what he believes. But he comes to the circle where all the mariachi people are, right? The players of the guitars are, and he goes and finds this famous guitar, and when he touches it, he zooms into the Day of the Dead, right? The world of the dead. So we're gonna do our guitar pose. We did this in another one, but you stand with your legs out wide, and you swing your hips and play your guitar. We have our little red ukulele back there, but it's supposed to symbolize our guitar. Good, so you can play your guitar. And when he does that, like we said, he ends up going across the bridge, right? But before we cross the bridge, he has a friend that's with him all the time. His dog, Dante. He's actually just a street dog, but we're gonna do down dog for him, and he also always has his tongue sticking out. Can you stick out your tongue? Good, and go to down dog, and that's for Dante. So Dante joins him as they cross the bridge. This is a partner pose. Find one of your family members and connect with them. We're gonna hold on to our forearms. Good, there are two ways you can do this suspension bridge, okay? You can have your feet a little bit closer, and lean away. So this is like the bridge that they cross. And you open up your chest. Good. Or you can send your bodies back and hold on this way. And as long as you hold on tight and don't let go, you get to make that bridge. Yeah. Because I'm even taller than Nella and it still works, right? Yep, it still works. You just make sure that you hold on tight to your friend or your family member. Okay, so as they're crossing over, they find all the skeletons, right? So we have a skeleton pose. Skeleton pose you get to kind of make up on your own. As long as you're balancing on one leg, your other body parts can be doing whatever. Try both sides. Show me your skeleton pose. You can even make whatever face you want. Good. And when he gets across the bridge, he meets all these family members, and they think he's crazy for coming over. And they try the whole time to get him home, but if he goes home, he doesn't get to play music. So instead, he stays long enough to solve the mystery of his family, right? They won't tell you the end, because I want you to watch the movie. But while they're there, they also see all the spirit guides. Amazingly enough, his dog Dante is one of his, isn't he? And then Frida, who is there, hers is a monkey. So come on down and go around like a monkey. Good. And his aunt, his great-grandmother, right? Great-grandmother Imelda. Hers is a great big cat with wings. So we're gonna do it as our tricky cat pose. So I'm gonna turn sideways, you stay front, Nella. Where you do one arm, opposite leg, and you can roar. Good. You can reach back for your foot if you want to, or you can just stay in your opposites. Good. Let's try the other side. One arm, opposite leg. Be a fierce, big cat. And her spirit guide saves the day a few times, huh? Yeah. She's mighty and has wings and can fly. So we're gonna fly here in a second. But I want you to watch the movie and watch for all the other spirit animals. There are all kinds of animals on there, right? You can make up your own poses. Okay, so why don't you fly? There are two ways you can fly. You can fly by going into Warrior 3. This would be more like kind of how Dante flies, right? He struggles a little bit. And your other foot, fly. Very good. Okay, but the more fun way, as long as you have someone a little bit bigger than you to help you, they can lay on their back, and you can either lay on their shins like this, but since Stella's pretty big, right? Yeah. She's not a little kid. So, I'm gonna put my feet on her hips instead, and fly. And eventually Miguel gets to fly back home, kind of, right? Yep. They bless him, and he gets to go back home and find his mama Coco, his great-grandmother, and tell her all about her father, right? And it's a huge message of just remembering your family and remembering how important they are. And I think that's really important right now, because who are we at home with right now?
Our family.
We are at home with our family, and it can get kind of frustrating or annoying sometimes, right? But family is what matters. Those people who love us and are around us, and no matter what we do, they take care of us and love us, right? So, we want you to watch the movie Coco and do a few things. Every time you see Dante, we want you to go into down dog. You can even stick your tongue out like he does. Every time you see the guitar, when they play the guitar, play your guitar, your air guitar. Good. And every time you hear him talk about one of his family members, his tia, tio, his aunts and uncles, his abuela, his grandma, or anyone else, we want you to do this mudra. You don't have to close your eyes. Just make the connection, okay, of having family and how important they are. You can also always give your family members a hug. So why don't we do one of those? Put your hands in, say I love, and give a hug to someone nearby. You. Good, because family is always so important. All right, so we're going to end with, it's not really a mudra, but just kind of a memory, right? Put your hands on your heart, sit up tall, and close your eyes. And I want you to bring to mind someone special to you, someone who loves you unconditionally, and someone that you love. And just send out a thought of gratefulness for them. Good. And then open your eyes, put your hands together. Since we were talking all about Mexico today, we're going to say peace in Spanish. So pause 3 times and peace 3 times. Ready? Sit up nice and tall. Paz.